Okay, we're going to get ready to start loading the filter back up and getting it back work filtering. But I wanted to talk about the actual guts of the filter, what we're going to put in these trays. Now the way this filter works, water, it drains down all of these connected holes. You know, you have all of these little pipes, they all stack up on top of each other, the water goes down there, hits the bottom, then it filters up through the grate and goes from one to the next, and then gets pumped out. So that's how that works. So you want to put your coarse, this is, I don't know what they call this, a sponge or something, this is your coarse. You get it with the filter, and they last, I don't know, this is the one I've had for years. They last and last and last. You just have to clean it all the time. Then on top of that, you want to put the white filter that you floss, filter pad you get with it. You got to clean it. I haven't cleaned this yet. But then on top of that, that's when you use this polyfill stuff. You get it at Walmart. It's dirt cheap, and you get a little handful. It doesn't have to be very tight packed or anything. You just skip this on top there. So you have in your bottom tray that goes right in the bottom, you have your coarse, medium, and your fine. So you've done all the mechanical filtering right here. There's no need to worry about anything else. I see too many guys, and they stack the entire filter with different, tons of this stuff, and I go, oh man, after it finishes going through the first tray, that should be enough mechanical filtering, right? Even if you miss some stuff, if some stuff just goes through, it'll get it on the next pass through. I see too many guys, and they stack it solid with these white filter flossers. They use poly, and what happens is that all the filtering is done in the bottom tray, and you end up with just useless material, useless packing of filter floss that never gets dirty, never has a chance to filter out any water really. It just gets wet. So it'd be way better to use biologic filter. Now about biologic filtering, media is the big thing. Best of course is BioHome. Everybody admits this. This is the best stuff, but it's expensive. I don't know how expensive it is because I've never tried to buy any. Somebody told me on the internet that he got enough for, I think it was almost 2 trays of this, and it was like $80. So that's that's a lot of money. I found a way around this. This are pumice. These are cleaning sticks, I guess. People use them to clean. They're pumice. Very clean, cut to shape. They're just perfect. I get them at Menards, and they're about $1.80 for a stick. And it's pumice, and pumice turns out to be the same material that's used in a lot of the very expensive filter media that you buy like in a pet store for tons and tons of money. What you don't want to use, and this is, I see too many guys use this, is that they take lava rock and they put lava rock in there and they think that that is biologic filtering, and it doesn't work. It seems like it should. When you grab some lava rock, it's very light, and so it must be hollow. Water must be able to go through there. And I used to think that too, until I actually busted up some of this stuff and looked at it. And it's filled with air pockets in the creation of this lava rock. It had like little air, and the little air expanded, and they made little voids in there. But the trouble is, in most cases, one little air pocket is not connected to another. What that means is that there's no way for water to actually soak into lava rock. It's just a lot of encapsulated air bubbles. But you can't actually soak water into it. And what you want, if you want to get anaerobic bacteria going, is you want the ability for water to get in there, kind of like stagnant water, so anaerobic bacteria can have a chance to grow. But that doesn't happen with lava rock. We always thought it did. I always thought it did. But it doesn't. It's just dumb. It doesn't really work. I think what happened is that lava rock is really good for them trickle filters. And they have just, I don't know, big towers of trickle filters. And lava rock is good because of the little dips and dives that are inside the rock, on the outside of the rock, I mean. It makes great places for that oxygen-rich bacteria to grow. And what happened is, I think that people saw lava rock being used for that, and they decided, well, let's just load up our filter, and it'll work there too. And it doesn't really work there, because what you want is anaerobic bacteria. And that is in kind of like in a low oxygen air place. You want kind of like water that passes into your media slowly. And that's where the pumice is really great at. So I just wanted to tell you that.